All right, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about the potential for 2K to raise their prices for NBA 2K26 yet again. Did you guys know that 2K was the first company in the entire gaming industry to raise their prices above all other standard versions of the game? We're not talking about like deluxe packages and stuff like that, where they offer you incentives for paying a bit more, maybe even a pre-order, things like that. We're talking about the standard version of the game was $60 for close to 10 years. 2K alone changed all of that within the gaming industry, and this is why you see a lot more companies, a lot more games costing $69.99 as opposed to $59.99. As soon as 2K did it and found some success, a bunch of other companies started following suit. All it really takes is for one company to kind of lead the way. Well, that's actually happening. We're going to be talking about the first company to raise their price per game to $79.99, $80. We're only a couple months away from seeing yet another price hike on video games. If this move is proven successful, I could almost guarantee that NBA 2K will definitely hop on that bandwagon, raising the price for the standard version of the game from $69.99 to $79.99. We finna get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video. It's AllCity. Load up that clip. What's good, y'all? I'm AllCity as always. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I think it was back in 2K21. Upon the release of the next generation of gaming, 2K raised their prices for the standard version of the game from $60 to $70. The crazy part about it is that they still had a $60 version for a current gen console still available for players who were still on the previous console generation. And 2K is still taking advantage of the current gen player base, dropping games for current gen and next gen. Current gen $60, next gen $70. Let's take a look at the snippet from the Business Insider. It says the standard price for video games is increasing to $70 for the PlayStation 5 and next gen Xbox consoles, ending 15 years of $60 games. In less than 5 years, it looks like we're gonna go through yet another price hike. In this next snippet, it says 2K first to make next gen game editions $10 more expensive. How many more publishers will follow? And that was way back when, and you guys see now the standard price for some of your favorite games is already at $70. Players have very quickly become accustomed to paying the additional $10 with no problem. But I ask you guys, to what end? Like 10 years from now, how much are we going to be paying for a video game? Absolute insanity. Now, I just want to assure you guys that this price hike has already been confirmed. It's already taken place and it starts in June. And I'm going to share which company is raising these prices and is going to start this new trend where all publishers will follow suit and start raising their prices as well. I'll share that with you in just 1 second. I know a lot of you guys may be thinking it's GTA 6 that's going to start this trend, because there's been rumors that GTA 6 is considering a $100 price tag on the standard version of the game. I like to reference the snippet here. It says, while there are rumors and speculation that GTA 6 might cost $100, there's no official confirmation from Rockstar Games. Some analysts believe a $100 price point could be a turning point for the video game industry, potentially allowing other developers to raise prices as well. However, this is just speculation based on factors like the high development costs of AAA games and the potential for a large, feature-rich open world experience. Now, I just want to offer my opinion and share my experience as a gamer, just a general gamer, no technicalities here, but my experience as a gamer with these AAA titles, it seems like the more money that they bring in, the higher that they raise prices. For some reason, video games over the last few years have had less and less substance. Those AAA titles, they just aren't hitting like they used to. We're out there giving our hard-earned money away and they're laughing to the bank. Surely, development costs are way higher than what they once was, but that doesn't mean that you give us less, because the price hikes and new ways for video games to actually make money with recurring consumer spending, microtransactions, and all that good stuff, they're raking in tons of money. So why are we getting these half-baked AAA titles? And 2K is at the top of the list. We pay more, we get less. All right, so now let's talk about which company is actually raising their prices for the standard version of their video games. And y'all not gonna believe this. Maybe you need to have a seat, get mentally prepared, because this price hike is gonna stick. As you guys know, there's big hype behind the Nintendo Switch 2. The new console is listed at $449. You could also get a bundle for $500, which includes the new Mario Kart World game. Everybody and their mama loves Mario Kart. I'm sure if you aren't playing this game now, you have strong sentimental ties remembering that time you used to play with friends and family. And it looks like that's what Nintendo is actually banking on. They know damn well we just love the game. We're gonna get it. Which is why Nintendo decided to be the first to raise their price for the standard version of the game from $69.99 to $79.99, and that takes place June 5th. And they're raising prices all across the board. A docking station is going to cost you over $100, your Joy-Cons $50 each, and I already know some of you guys may be thinking right off rip it has to do something with them tariffs. After doing my research, from what I understand, these price hikes have nothing to do with the tariffs. But if you guys have thoughts to share, definitely put them in the comment section below. Just keep it clean, keep it respectful. Nintendo, beyond a shadow of a doubt, has a hella committed player base. Mario being one of the most iconic figures in gaming. Mario has lasted through generations. So I believe that they will succeed at selling good numbers, even with the additional $10 on the price tag. So what I'm saying here is that they're gonna prove to be successful. And I'm 100% certain that other publishers would follow suit and raise their prices as well. Considering 2K was the first to raise it from 60 to 70, I imagine 2K will be one of the first on PlayStation and Xbox consoles to raise it from 70 to 80. And this also opens the door for GTA. Remember, Rockstar is under Take-Two, the parent company of 2K. 2K follows suit, raises their price to $80, which then opens another door for GTA to add a $100 price tag for GTA 6. For some reason, a lot of players feel like the jump from 70 to $100 is a little too much, but going from $80 standard version to $100, you might consider it. It seems to be all about creating a new standard, and as soon as they get that in the minds of the player base, all of the publishers, they just go with it, and it becomes the new norm. Now, 2K players already know that 2K is going to be 2K. Universally, hands down, they are known for being greedy. And in case you guys are still skeptical on 2K following suit and raising their price to $80, let me provide you with yet another piece of information that will most certainly have 2K considering a price hike. Back in 2019, NBA 2K signed a 7-year licensing deal with the NBA for $1.1 billion. It says here the $1.1 billion 7-year deal will allow Take-Two's 2K Studios to continue making the video game series that has become the bestseller across all genres over the past few years. In this next snippet, it says this new deal is more than double the amount of the previous licensing agreement that the groups put together in 2011. Licensing agreements for sports leagues for games typically range from 10 to 15% of the game's revenue. So that gives you an idea that $1.1 billion is only 10 to 15% of what 2K actually brings in. It goes on to say Take-Two does not release the revenue for individual games, but analyst estimates lead them to believe that this deal is on the higher side of those numbers. The reason why this information is important is because in 2026, NBA 2K signs a new licensing deal with the NBA. The contract was in place for 7 years. Considering the agreement between 2K and the NBA was $1.1 billion for the licensing agreement, and that was double the amount of the previous licensing agreement in 2011, I imagine in 2026, that number's probably gonna double yet again to maybe $2.2 billion. You guys think NBA 2K will pick up that tab, or will they just tax the player base? Considering how expensive the game has gotten since 2019, it looks like they're gonna raise prices on the player base. You see, back in 2K21, 2K led the way and created a precedent-shattering shift in the gaming industry, raising their prices from $60 to $70, a price model that the gaming industry was used to for about 10 to 15 years. 2K showed and proved their success. A bunch of other companies and publishers started following suit, and now it's the new norm, $70 for a video game. This time around, 2K doesn't have to set the precedent. All they have to do now is follow in the footsteps of Nintendo. Considering Take-Two, the parent company of NBA 2K, has GTA 6 coming out right around the corner, it seems to put Take-Two in a very good position in the gaming industry to set yet another precedent, raising prices for standard versions of games from $80, which is going to be the new norm very soon, to $100 when GTA 6 comes out. This stuff is happening right before our eyes, and I made this video to help bring some awareness. As always, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this, so share them in the comment section below. If any of you guys are new here, drop a like and sub on your way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.